Hey, we got another train simulator video today. We're going to be hopping back in the nice Norfolk Southern GP33ECO from Travel by Train. You can, of course, pick this up now. I think it's on Steam, as well as Travel by Train's website for a bit less than you can get it on Steam. But I'll put links to both down in the info. We are on Chicago, the racetrack. Very nice route. Haven't driven much of this lately, but this looks like a perfect scenario in Loco for said route. This scenario is from Gary, aka High Iron Simulations. Anyway, we're just going to be taking a look at it. I haven't driven this thing since I did the review kind of first look a couple months back, but anyway, let's get started. BNSF Chicago sub dispatched to Norfolk Southern Colehour Yard to transfer job, or no, there's no two, just transfer job. Leading unit is Norfolk Southern 4718, subject to signal indications. You have permission to proceed in the BNSF trackage. Operating via Main 5 at Canal Street Y, then Main 4. Chicago Terminal Master will be in contact with you regarding your setouts. Dispatch out. All right, so let's go ahead and get set up. I'm going to lower the brake difficulty because it's just kind of annoying sometimes. Make sure we're good to go here. Get our headlights on. Put dish lights on flash. There's no gauge lights because of the new digital stuff. Get our number lights set. There we go. Alright, and we are about to head towards Union Station. Not a heavily used area of racetrack over here, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's begin. I've noticed it does this weird thing with the lighting where it's kind of bright in here until you zoom in and it darkens a bit. It's kind of strange. Alright. Go ahead and throw it in gear. Stretch it out. Still a great looking engine. 33 Ecos. And with the latest patch, you can now stick your head out of the window like a dog. I don't know if that's on Steam. I'm sure it is, but if it's not, go back and download your Loco from Travel by Train's website. You can now do this. Couple of diamonds. Speeding. Alright, so this is where we're going to be branching off here. The Amtrak engine works off to the right. Straight ahead should be a couple of metro trains. And way down yonder is Union Station. Aptly named like every passenger station in the States, Union Station. Slow her down a little bit over the switch here. Alright, go via Main 1 CP 21st Street. There's Chicago downtown just ahead. Looks like we got the road beyond this signal. This is a great engine though for the area. It's predominantly here and Atlanta where these work. Scenarios that came with this, I know on Travel by Train anyway, were Norfolk Southern inline, which it wouldn't be too out of place. I know they end up in other places. I know recently one was specially, I think, painted and sent up near Buffalo, New York. But a majority of them would be here and around Atlanta. Alright, go via Main 4.2. I'm not certain about the switches on the road here, but we're going to double check with the map. Looks like we're still good beyond that signal. Got an inbound Metra coming at us. Alright, let's see. We're going to be running through this yard here and dropping off our auto racks. Looks like we're good at least through here though. Give her a little more juice. Got some odd light reflecting off the inside of the cab here. Oh, that's why. Hello there. City of Joliet. Nice. Liking the traffic so far. Still climbing. Of course, you can go and get those patched. I think some skins over on Railworks America, I believe. Alright, signal just ahead on that tower is limited as well. Check out this Metra. Suckers are loud. There he goes. Notch 8 from a standstill. Good God. He's taking off, man. Jesus. So we got some grain cars, looks like a couple of boxes back there, some tankers, and auto racks. I believe these auto racks are going to be dropped off in the yard straight ahead of us. About to run through here on track 3, I think. Double check once again just to be safe. Alright, let's see. Drop off turn I'm sure that's supposed to say 10. We should be pathed automatically, I hope. Find out here shortly. As we creep through East Chicago, Chi-Town, the big windy, there it is. All right, BNSF Chicago Terminal Master to Norfolk Southern Colehour Yard Transfer Job Lead Unit Norfolk Southern 4718 operating Western Avenue Yard S lead east and Western Avenue Yard C lead south. Proceed to Western Avenue Yard 3. Spot your Western Avenue setouts. Contact me again when you're ready to proceed to Cicero. I think that's how you pronounce it, Cicero. Maybe it's Cicero. Looks like we got some flats sitting off to the right there. Oh. We'll be spotting and uncoupling from our rear 10 auto racks at Western Avenue Yard 3. For our work at Western Avenue and Cicero Yards, we'll need to align our manual switches as necessary. There we go. Okay. So let's check that now. Alright, so we're cut through there. Be a Western Avenue Yard S lead east. That's good. Okay, straight through there. Alright, mid-track here. That looks good. 10 auto racks going to Western Avenue Yard 3, third line. Let's see. Well, it looks like we're good through here. Maybe it's after that. Some great assets on the racetrack. It's definitely a unique North American route. Absolutely recommend it. It's a bit performance and frame heavy, but it's worth it. It's not too terrible. Of course, system dependent on what you have. And the more trains, the worse off. But you want it to be realistic as well, so there's that fine line between the two. Some BNSF auto wrecks sitting yonder. But some of these yards through Chicago are absolutely massive. It's a slow burn through a lot of this, but it's to be expected. I mean, where you're at. It's not going to be anything fast and crazy and technical, I guess. Although if you want some puzzles, these yards would help you out. There's even a scenario pack on Steam with I think it's a high iron scenario pack for the racetrack. That's pretty good. It's got 10 scenarios. A lot of those are freight. Few of them are passenger, but I don't think that's where this route shines. I mean, it is called the racetrack, but the default engines that came with the racetrack, the Metro, the F40s, they're kind of weird physics-wise. I know people have made mods, etc., skins, all that good stuff, but for me, freight is where it's at on the racetrack here. I mean, this is like the heart of North American freight. Chicago. Alright, half a mile. We're going to cut these rear 10. But I really like the east end. All the industries down there and whatnot, working it with a Jeep. What is it? What is it called? I forget. I don't know this area that well. I'm a southern boy. Yeah, I like all this out here. I don't know why I kept calling it east either. Jesus. West. West. Not east. East, you'd be in the damn lake. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do out here. Hill Yard, a lot of stopped metro trains stored, getting ready to turn around. And what's the big last station? Where's that? Naperville? I don't think that's it. Alright, we need to pay attention here. Let's cut these off. Let's see. 2, 3. Assuming it's all of them. This would be about 10 auto racks. Could be more. Let's be safe and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. There we go. Alright, let's see if it does the famous reconnect. Alright, conduct says uncoupled. We're now ready to proceed to Cicero, so it's time to recontact BNSF Chicago Terminal Master. We got something passing us up here. And the metro train waiting. Engineer Norfolk Southern, Colehour Yard transfer job to BNSF Chicago Terminal Master. We've made our set out at Western Avenue, ready to proceed to Cicero. Cicero. Being GP38's over there. Wait for him to contact us back. Alright, subject signal indications. You have permission to proceed to Cicero, operating via Main 4 and Cicero Departure East Lead. Make your set out at Cicero Departure 1 West. Your pickup is at Cicero Departure 3 East. Get our loco brake on, train brake off, give her a little juice. And pray that it doesn't reconnect to the racks. There goes that Metro. Alright, map again. Western Avenue, Yard West lead. Alright, straight on through. Looks like our trackage is gravy. Alright, go via main 4.4, 1/10 of a mile. It's just ahead past the next signal. Aspect is good. Right on. Got a Genesis about to go chugging by. Oh, that's not the actual drivable Genesis. That's just the static model. That's fine. Whatever. It saves some frames. No worries. Alright, go via Cicero South, lead east. Start putting the hammer down a little bit. Aspect looks good. Let's go ahead and look down the map here, make sure we are straight. Ooh, got a big boy coming. Gotta check that out. Alright, map can wait. Believe That may be an oil train. Could be fuel. 2262. He's got the spacer cars on. Alright, yellow aspects ahead. Let's check the map again. Alright, Cicero south lead east. Departure east lead. Up top. That looks good. 13 cars, Cicero departure 1 west. Start dumping a little air. Guess we'll just keep those lights on for virtual safety. I'm not sure how they run them up here. Just keep them on flash. There's usually a lot of guys running around yards like this in reality. And this is a very large yard. Alright, those aspects look 5 by 5. Departure east lead and 13 car cuts. That's on 1 west. All the way up to the tippy. Yeah, looks good. I believe it do. Yep, you should be all right. Wharf looks good. I must admit, again, this GP33ECO, this is probably, out of all of the travel by train stock I've tried thus far, this thing is It's up there. It's one of the best in my opinion. Sounds ain't bad. Essentially new interior. I mean, the paint on them looks fantastic. Out of all the ones I've tried, I'd definitely recommend this one if I had to pick one. A lot of the other ones are great as well, but there's just some sound bugs. I'm not sure if they'll ever be fixed. You know, some sound mixing and editing where sounds are too quiet, too loud. Namely, you know, like the ST70s and the ST60s. They're good models, but the sounds on those are just messed up. Double stack over there, getting ready to shoot. Alright, East Lead coming up. Ground signal good again. Alright, at the west end of Cicero Departure 1 West, we'll spot and uncouple from our remaining cut of 13 cars. During our movements at Cicero, we'll need to handle our manual switches and call for yard signals as required. Alright. Should have some manual switches coming into play here. Give a couple of blasts in case there's any dudes out on the ground. Touch back on this model though. This thing is relatively modern with a lot of the North American stuff that we have on offer. So I'd like to see a lot of modernized stuff. Hell, even like been seeing some GP38, I think -3s around here, Central Florida lately, CSX. Something like that would be cool to see. Done well, naturally. Not just, you know, shat out, half-assed. Alright, Cicero Departure 1 West, 4/10. There's the curve. There's our flashing dwarf. There's some crazy ass aliasing going on that building in the distance. Now, what are we going to be doing beyond here? I don't want to drop them off way down here just in case. Let's see. Departure 2 west. Departure east lead. Couple to cut of 30 cars. Alright, so we're dumping these and picking up another order. NS transfer 4718. Cicero departure east. And then back east. Alright. Good deal. I guess we'll go ahead and cut these off right up here. Alright. Now it does say 13. That's what we got left. 13 cars. Alright, uncouple, pull forward, clear the ladder, then reverse via Cicero departure 2 west, Cicero departure east lead, stop, clear the switch for a move into Cicero departure 3 east. Note, you may wish to change cabs to Norfolk Southern 653. Hell yeah. I don't think I've driven from the remote unit. So, yes, I will do that. Let's go ahead and get these flashers off. Alright, let's see. One down. Let's see. What do we got looking at here? Two switches. Two switches and back. Alright, ground signal is clear. That's our first. Got one more that was limited again. So it looks like we're good up through there. Definitely don't want to get out on that main. Foul it up. Alright. Dump it all right there. Gonna get our ditch lights off. The headlights off. Reverse and neutral. We'll set up the train brake. Suppression for the loco brake. Leave all that set. We'll leave the number lights on. Go ahead and hop up to the remote unit. There we go. A little less loud, obviously, because it doesn't have a diesel prime mover. That's still in the engine behind us. Do have traction motors though. Alright. Switch these on. Check our line. Pop that one. And that ought to do it right there, I think. Yeah, departure to west. Departure east lead. Alright, let's find out. Cicero departure to west. It appears on the HUD. We're good to go. Alright, 7/10. Stopping at departure east lead, and then we got 30 cars. That ought to be nice and heavy. Still funny to me looking at one of these being so clean. Whoa, bright light. What is that from? Oh, I should have turned the beacons on. Forgot about that. I don't remember the shortcut, if there is one. Alright, departure east lead, just about half a mile. Let's see where these, this cut we're going to be hauling out of here is at. That one right there? Alright. Couple old BN cabooses over there. Remnants of a bygone era. It's a shame. I just noticed about this, the slug in the mother unit here is the steps on the mother are yellow painted and the remote unit are not. I have not noticed that till now. It's interesting. Now the front rail's still yellow. That's a hallmark of Norfolk Southern for the most part. But the steps, the ladder up the side, it's interesting. Interesting. Alright, just about there. Nice slow slog through the yard. Like a double red on the ground there, which is kind of concerning. Eek. Rip. Oof. Alright, let's get her all the way in here. Alright, that's that task. Alright, we now need to couple to the east end of the consist. This road departure 3 east. Roger, roger. There it is. Alright. That's it right there. Departure 3 east. Ready to roll. Let's see if we are. Indeed we are. Let's go get them. Take it easy here, because one of the good things about the advanced braking script is, well, they're advanced, so they take a second. Get down here in the spot. All right, coupled and clear, ready to return to Colehour Yard. First, we need to recontact BNSF Chicago Terminal Master. All right, we'll go ahead and charge the train lines. Engineer Norfolk Southern Colehour Yard transfer job to BNSF Chicago Terminal Master. We have our Cicero pickup ready to pull to Colehour Yard. Lead unit is now Norfolk Southern 653. Subject, signal indications you have permission to pull from Cicero. I'll need to hold you at Cicero South lead due to expected traffic. That will be the end of the scenario, I do believe. Alright, looks like we're pathed out of Dodge. Let's go. Oh yeah, she's heavy. That feels nice. Real nice. That's 6 notches. She's creeping. Get tired of the overpowered engine stuff in TS. It's nice. This feels good. There she goes. We got 1 mile. Tire down. That's a good size string for a 33 Eco and a slug. Good thing there aren't any crazy grades around here. Be a totally different story. There's the tower. is going on with the lighting in this thing? That's weird. Man, I'll tell you, that really is not a bad sound exterior-wise on these things. It's a little too tinny and trebly in the cab. It's not terrible. But if some of this sound was transferred interior-wise, my goodness. It starts to get into that grumbling sound. That's a good noise. Good noise. Two-tenths. We got the aspect, but the scenario calls for our halt right up here, so that's what we're gonna do. And it may take a second to stop this thing. And that's it. It was a nice run back in the 33 Eco and the Slug. I haven't driven the Slug yet. Basically the same thing, but it's still pretty neat. And back on Racetrack. Heavy switching and freight yard route. Good stuff. I will put all the links below, of course, for the engine and the scenario itself, but otherwise that's it. I'm done for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves, stay warm, stay dry. We'll see you next time.